That's Bobby there. Well, joining me to discuss all this now, Emma Robertson, who's co-founder of Digital Awareness UK. So that's an organisation helping young people to stay safe and responsible online. Key word there. Emma, thanks for joining us. I do have a sort of grumpy parent question for you, first of all, which is that these young people, if they're big influencers, A, they're making very good money, B, it is their job. They've decided that's their job. So if your job doesn't work for you, find another job. I mean, isn't it as simple as that?
I mean, it sounds simple, and that's the natural conclusion that lots of people come to with all of this. But actually, once you're in this space and you're getting that social validation, you're getting the likes, you're getting the followers, you're getting the money, as you've highlighted, there's a lot of money to be made in this industry. And once you've had that sort of experience, sometimes it's not as simple as you might think to just say, well, let's take a step back and take a break. But actually, what we're seeing within the whole digital wellbeing movement at the moment is that there is really good awareness around balance and taking breaks and really taking control of how you're using social media.
Right, but clearly then some of those we heard there are struggling to find that balance, aren't they? And I suppose the truth is this is a new industry, isn't it? And even from your perspective, you're presumably still discovering almost day to day what are the best routes around some of these problems?
Yeah, so we're fortunate that Digital Awareness UK operate in schools, not just in the UK, but all around the world. So we're exposed to stories from young people on a daily basis around how they are managing these sorts of frustrations, the social anxieties, the mental health problems that you've highlighted in that video. And what we really try and encourage them to do is to challenge perceptions, challenge the norm, get them thinking really critically about what they're seeing in the outside world. If people really look the way that they think they look on social media, if their lives are really that fabulous, we encourage them to be resilient.
So you're talking to children saying, don't think that these influencers live a perfect life as they seem to give you the impression they're doing.
Yes.
So it's not so much about seeing what you can do for the influencers, but more to make sure that others don't think, I want that perfect life.
Yes, so that's where my business comes into play, but actually I do think at the same time influencers have a huge responsibility to disclose what's actually happening behind closed doors in their worlds, because whilst we may see their highlight reels, it's not always obvious to those who are sometimes obsessed by their lifestyles and the way that they're portraying themselves online. So it's important that they are coming across as authentic as humanly possible.
And presumably a grumpy, miserable, unhappy influencer is not a great marketing tool.
Yes, absolutely. But sometimes when you get those influencers who are a bit more authentic, they're showing a more balanced approach when they're talking. So if you've got an influencer who's really hard with their sell and really positive all the time and showcasing the best aspects of their lives, it can come across as a little bit kind of needy and inauthentic, and actually now it is more encouraging for us to see influencers who have a bit more of a realistic edge to them and are authentic.
I think I know the answer to the question I'm going to ask, but because this is so new really, there are those who think this is going to be a passing thing, making money out of being an influencer. What would your view be?
I don't think it will be a passing thing. What I do think is that as the industry develops, there's going to be a greater need for more regulation, particularly when it comes to disclosure of those sorts of brand partnerships, where at the moment we're in a very messy space where we're not sure if it's advertising, if it's real, and I think what's going to happen moving forward is that's going to become more and more clear.
It's your job to clean it up. Emma, thank you very much indeed. There's a tall order for you. And a fine note on which to end Impact. Thanks for watching.